first we met while studying in Paris, 2003. And but at this period we haven't really been close to each other, so we kind of met by accident some years later again in London. This was 2009. And then we spontaneously decided to do a project together, which was not, at the beginning we didn't discuss to build a brand. It was more or less just just for fun project.
We were both like looking for a job, and so I went to London for a job interview, and Nelly was living there, and we somehow, I don't know, got a connection, maybe on the, I don't know, on the will for doing something special, something new, and that's why we didn't start like with a, I don't know, investor and money and started a brand, but it was more like, oh, let's do some drawings, and
cool.
It was more, I don't know, like idea of something, and and really quickly, one after the other, everything went very quick, and it turned into a brand. But
well, I already left in Paris at that period, and I packed my stuff and I moved to her place, which was 35 square meters, and we were working there day and night.
So yeah, we just started like, actually we did this Gibert ski game, which is one person is drawing, you fold, the other one doesn't see and continues.
Ah, cool.
So we get these really surrealistic, cool figures. So let's do a collection just about that.
Oh,
we interpret it, so there's not I like this or I like that, but we just interpret what we see, all in black. So we don't discuss about colors.
The first project, like as Aurélie said, it was called Gibert ski. So it was maybe just a very simple interpretation of the word cadaver, where we say, okay, let's do it in black. Aurélie at this time she worked a lot with color. All her designs were always really colorful. Mine maybe more reduced in color, but we thought that black, as we were so different as well, would just be a good compromise or a good point to settle everything down.
Wow, beautiful.
So yeah, that's how it started, and by doing it we also discovered that it gives us something back, and it allows us to go further in detailing.
We do all the prototypes here in-house.
Okay.
Then production is depending on the pieces. We work with different people, but we normally like do half-half. Like mostly we do them more toward the end of the collection. Then we think more styling and more finished silhouette. And some we also start like just a few or as ideas really now, like really at the beginning of the collection. But, it's quite experimental also. We're just like free at this moment to do it, and I really just left London, came a bit at my place in Paris, and then said I want to be in Berlin, and I didn't have any
argument again.
Yeah. So we just said, yeah, let's see. I mean, of course we didn't say okay, we quit completely Paris, because Paris is still very important on the fashion scene. So we do have like our showroom and sales agent and press agency, but the studio is here. So.
Actually, I think it's more interesting to talk about Berlin style when it comes to the style what people are wearing here, instead of talking about the Berlin style regarding the designers. Because, well, I think we're all quite different from the designers. And when we talk about Berlin style, what you see on the street, also there we only talk about the fashion crowd at the end, which is a few of all the people you see on the street. I mean, here in Neukölln, if you talk about style, well, you can talk about the fashion crowd, but it's maybe 10% of the people you see on the street, and the others are some have maybe a German style, others have.
It's the same with every city. Then I think, if I would talk about Berlin style, I would think about the fashion guys in Berlin walking in the street. So then I would talk about mixtures, experimental, like a kind of mix of vintage with prints, and I don't know. There's also something very epurate. So it's like mixed, I think. But it's maybe compared to Paris less about the brand or the chic. You're cool if you're chic, or you're cool because you have this, or and it's quite obvious because everybody knows. Maybe here it's really more about being yourself and experimenting, and
yeah, I think you're right.
which is nice. I personally like it. And then yeah, like Anneli said, regarding Berlin Fashion Week, you can't really have a real judgment because it's so many young labels also.
I'm really interested to find out how you create your hair and makeup looks for your catwalks or your lookbooks.
It always depends on the way we are presenting the collection. So first we have the location, then we build up the setting, and then we talk about hair and makeup more.
And for the hair, we worked the last season with Sebastian Professional. So we also like develop a bit more before some ideas, and then it evolves, of course. As I said, also with the finished looks and everything, sometimes you need also some distance to see how it looks. Then when you have the lookbook, when we do the lookbook, we already know the collection, we already know the style, so it's maybe something more, not easy, but more obvious. Something.
It's always nice at the end to finalize the look.
Yeah.
I mean, with headpieces and with hair and makeup, shoes, accessories.
It was the Dorchester Collection Fashion Prize in Paris, and it was very incredible. I mean, the jury was exceptionally. I was personally very touched to just meet Nathalie Riquel-Kenzo and Jean-Marc Picard, just to it was a honor just to have these people telling you go on
and consciously you always get inspired day by day, and if you feel inspired, then you get inspired for your work as well. I couldn't say that in 100% what I see is inspiring me for my work, but it's just like a general feeling when you have good vibes around, and you can translate it as well.
It's a lot about the moment, because we were talking about it also yesterday, that it's a lot about a feeling about what we want to show and how we want to show it. I guess it will evaluate also, because maybe this is also part of fashion. It's a lot about what do you want now, and is it the right way of presenting like this? And until now we always had these visions of more atmospherical.
Yes, it was very atmospherical for sure.